Bangkok, Chiang Mai, names that spark images of golden temples and bustling streets. Most travelers come for a week, snap photos, and leave. But what if you stayed? What if you lived here on just $500 a month? It's not a fantasy, it's a reality for those willing to trade comfort for experience. This isn't about deprivation, it's about a different kind of wealth, the richness of street level life. Forget rooftop bars, your front porch is a plastic stool on a busy sidewalk. Your community, the people who cook your food. Thailand becomes a home, not a vacation. A real, vibrant home built on a shoestring and a hunger for more. $500 doesn't buy luxury, but it buys time and freedom to wander, to say yes, to get lost. You see the city as a living organism and you find your rhythm within it. How do you pull it off? You shift your perspective, unlearn the habits of a tourist, adopt the mindset of a local. Know where to look, who to talk to, and when to just watch. This isn't a guide for the faint of heart. It's for the curious, the adventurous, those who know the best things in life aren't things. It's a journey into the soul of Thailand, one $500 month at a time. Let's begin. First, you need a place to sleep. Forget booking sites. They're for tourists. Your budget, $100, $150 a month. It's possible, but you have to walk, explore, and look for handwritten signs in Thai. These rooms are simple. A bed, a fan, maybe a balcony, a basic bathroom. But they're real. Ask for the monthly rate. Use gestures, a calculator, whatever it takes. This is how you shed your tourist skin and find a home for the price of a few dinners back home. The beauty, immersion. Your neighbors are locals, taxi drivers, office workers, families. You wake to the sounds of the neighborhood, food carts, kids, temple chants. It's not hotel silence. It's the soundtrack of real life. You learn the rhythm of the soul. Become a familiar face. Finding these places takes patience. Spend a few days in a cheap guest house while you search. Dive into residential areas. Gritty, lived in, authentic. In Chiang Mai, look just outside the old city. In Bangkok, try on Nut or Phra Khanong. This isn't just about a cheap bed. It's your first real interaction with unscripted Thailand. It's the first test and the first reward. Your $100 room is your anchor in the real world. You're not insulated, you're part of the city's pulse. That's where the adventure begins. The best part? The food. In Thailand, the street is the kitchen. If you're spending more than $2, $3 a meal, you're doing it wrong. Eat where the locals eat. Follow the crowds, the handwritten menus, the masters of one dish, a bowl of noodles for $1, pad krapao for $1.50. This is the best food, not just the cheapest. Forget restaurants with English menus. Your temple is a plastic table on the sidewalk. The chef is a blur at the wok. The ambiance is city chaos. Smile, point, use your few Thai words, pet nit noi, a little spicy. The flavors are honest, vibrant, unforgettable. Your daily food budget, $5 or $6, and you'll feast. Breakfast, Thai donuts from a cart. Lunch, noodle soup from a corner vendor. Dinner, night market skewers. Samtam, mango sticky rice. You graze, snack, try everything. Meals become delicious opportunities everywhere, all the time. Eating on the street connects you to the culture. Food is Thailand's social fabric. By sharing a table, you share a moment, a flavor, a piece of daily life. You're not a spectator, you're in the scene, sweating from the same chili, smiling at the same taste. For a few dollars a day, you get more than food. You get a front row seat to real Thailand, and it's delicious. Getting around Bangkok can seem overwhelming, but you don't need tuk-tuks or taxis. Move like a local buses, boats, trains, and your own 2 feet. The BTS, SkyTrain, and MRT are clean, efficient, and cheap, but only cover the main routes. To reach real neighborhoods, embrace the bus. No map, no app, just hop on, pay a few coins, and see where you end up. You'll get lost, and that's the point. That's how you find hidden markets and temples. The Chao Phraya Express boat is a dollar adventure. Temples, skyscrapers, riverside life. The Sansep canal boats are fast, loud, and thrilling. Cross town for coins. And you walk. Walking teaches you the city's texture. Shortcuts, alleys, pockets of stillness. You learn the city's secrets, one step at a time. Combine train, bus, boat, and foot for true local travel. It's not just about saving money. It's about being a participant, not just a passenger. You feel the city's pulse in its veins. Every journey is an adventure. That's how you belong. Tourists know Thailand's nightlife. Neon streets, loud clubs, fire shows. But it's a performance, a mirage. The real Thai night is quieter, hidden in residential soais behind unmarked doors or under the stars in a local park. It's not about paying for a show. It's about joining locals at a roadside bar, sharing a beer, or listening to a street musician. Here, music is for joy, not for tourists. Laughter and conversation fill the air. You find this world by wandering away from the bright lights, following music down a dark alley. It takes a different courage to be the only foreigner to communicate with a smile. The reward? A glimpse into the genuine heart of Thai culture, warm and welcoming. It's the difference between watching a movie and being in one. The best bars in Thailand have no names, no Instagram tags. They're found by accident or a local's tip. One might be in an old wooden house. Inside, a blues band plays, the owner pours you dong, and the crowd is artists and musicians. There are no menus, just cheap beer and potent whiskey. The music is a jam session, not a show. You're not a customer, you're a guest. These nights burrow deep into your memory. In Chiang Mai, you might find a man with a guitar at the North Gate after midnight, playing folk songs for a handful of students and lovers. These moments can't be bought. They're earned with curiosity and respect. You learn to listen, to watch, to put your phone away, and let the moment capture you. You might not understand the words, but you feel the community. It's a small, warm light in the city's darkness. These are the bars and moments that matter. They're the real Thailand hiding in plain sight. You just have to look and be open to what you find. That's where the magic is. That's where you belong. Beyond bars and music, there's another layer: local festivals. Not Songkran or Loi Krathong, but small celebrations, temple fairs, shrine processions, neighborhood parties. These are for the community, not tourists. You find them by being present, by following the sound of drums down a dark street. One night, you stumble into a street festival. Colored lights, paper lanterns, traditional performances, the air thick with incense and grilling meat. Families fill the alley, games and food stalls line the street. You're the only foreigner, but you're welcomed with smiles and a plate of food. For a few hours, you're part of the celebration, even if you don't understand every detail. These festivals are the lifeblood of the culture, sacred and chaotic, ancient and modern all at once. To find them, you have to be embedded in a neighborhood, listening, watching, and sometimes just getting lucky. That's the beauty of real Thailand. In the end, it's about people. The faces, the stories, the small connections. Living on a budget forces these connections. You're on the street, sharing space and air. You meet the old woman selling jock at 2 a.m. Her kindness a quiet anchor for the night crowd. You see a young man upset, comforted not with words but with a bowl of soup. You watch motorcycle taxi drivers, tough by day, singing lukthong and sharing whiskey by night. These are the stories you won't find in guidebooks, fleeting, deeply human. A security guard shows you his daughter's photo. A street musician explains a song. A stranger shares an umbrella in a downpour. These moments cost nothing, but they're the most valuable souvenirs. They prove that no matter how different our lives, we all seek connection, warmth, and a good bowl of soup in the night. That's the real Thailand, and it's unforgettable. You just have to be there and let it in. Why trade comfort for a cheap room and street noodles? Because the hard way is the real way. Living on $500 a month in Thailand isn't a vacation, it's an education. It teaches resilience, humility, and that happiness comes from experiences, not things. A shared meal on a plastic stool can be more satisfying than any luxury. Most people are good, willing to help, to share, to smile. You just have to meet them where they are, on their terms. This journey isn't for everyone, but for the curious, it's possible. The world is full of hidden corners and authentic lives, if you have curiosity and courage. If these stories sparked something in you, consider subscribing. Your support keeps a seat open at the table. Thank you for joining the journey.